PayPal tell users it will fine them 2.5 thousand for misinformation and then backtracks immediately. I mean, I don't know if you understand. PayPal says if you say something that is not true, we will remove 2005 from your account. Wait a minute. You are supposed to just put my money in there and I use it for what I want, as long as a judge doesn't say that I'm using it for something illegal. You're not supposed to touch my money. But now you're gonna take stuff out of my account. Listen, oh, you have to subscribe. Oh my God, let me see. PayPal misinformation. Yeah. Let's go again to Reuters, since they are the fact checkers. PayPal says policy to fine customers for misinformation was an error. What? All right. PayPal Holdings said Monday it will not fine users for misinformation, or an earlier policy update that says customers could have to pay 2.5 thousand in damages was sent in error. Shares in the San Jose, California-based company was down nearly 6% after the update, which PayPal said included incorrect information and sparked intense backlash on social media over the weekend. PayPal is not fining people for misinformation, and this language was never intended to be inserted in our policy. We're sorry for the confusion that this has caused, a spokesperson for the company said. According to several media reports last week, PayPal had published a policy update prohibiting customers from using its services for activities identified as sending, posting, or publication of any message, content, or materials promoting misinformation. A new policy which said customers could have to pay damage of $2,500 each for each violation. So imagine you go on Twitter, you post 3 times something that they say is misinformation, and boom, they remove you 7,005. Was supposed to go in effect on November 3rd, the report said. PayPal's former president, David Marcus, slammed the policy in a tweet on Saturday, saying, "The new policy goes against everything I believe in." We're talking about the ex-president. A private company now gets to decide to take your money if you say something they disagree with. Insanity, Marcus tweeted. Elon Musk, the billionaire who co-founded PayPal, tweeted, "I agreed," replying to Marcus' tweet. Can you imagine? I don't know how many people closed their accounts after that. People close their PayPal accounts. Let me see. PayPal user rushed to delete accounts after misinformation policy update. How many people removed their account? There was a huge spike in users looking to delete their accounts. Yo, this is scary. PayPal users tremble. Let me find a place. How to delete your account. CNET. How to delete your PayPal account permanently. If you want to leave PayPal for good, this is how you do it. Look at this. PayPal is facing criticism from ex-employees. Look at this. This was the CEO of PayPal. It's hard for me to openly criticize a company I used to love and gave so much to, but PayPal's new user policy goes against everything I believe in. A private company now gets to decide. And Elon Musk agreed. Now, what's scary for me here, and it goes with the subject of, wait, first of all, let me look at your comment from the previous subject. Oh my God, we already at 2 hours and some. Let me see. Also, I have all the comments that YouTube censored. They were not bad comments, but now listen, I guess this video will not be monetized. The vaccine was supposed to only reduce the effect of the virus. Yes, this vaccine was not for everybody. I've been saying this since the pandemic started. The way the video was cut made it seem as if the guy was saying that even science lied to us. But I totally get that he meant the politician. It should be a clear distinction. Bro, everybody is using things to go to their narrative. Even out here, people lost jobs, and I didn't agree with it. It made me realize how conditional democracy is. It exists more for the politicians than us. I didn't take the vaccine. I just boost my immune system and trust in what it was not designed to do. When I catch it, I got tested. One bad day at bed, the next 3 days recovering, and here I am. Yeah. This was like the lotto. Everybody had a different type of disease. So that they have control over people's mind. Yeah. AI dictatorship. Wasn't there a movie about the power of humanoids? Hey, wait. No more freedom of speech. That's the article was like 4 days ago. I think I have some PayPal stock myself. But this is crazy. The era of YouTube and other censorship media platform is already gone, and they are in desperate moves. Why is this comment not appearing at? Oh my God, this is crazy. I do have a PayPal account. I will delete my PayPal account. No, the thing is this. So they say it was a mistake. I don't know. I don't believe it was. I think they tried. They saw the backlash. They backtracked. The problem here is when you have we used to have websites, but now big tech, everybody is leaning on all the owners of all these companies are all leaning on the left side, right? And they all, interestingly, it feels like people that are leaning on the left side are into censorship because they believe that what they believe or their opinion is the opinions of the good, and everybody else who disagree with them are evil. So you cannot have conversations about a lot of things anymore on these platforms. And it is scary because for example, when you think about the deplatforming of Andrew Tate, for example, so he got deplatformed from YouTube, okay, because they said that whatever he was saying was dangerous for kids, okay. I think that 80% of the internet is dangerous for kids, in my opinion, but okay. Then he was deplatformed from Twitter, then Instagram, Facebook, okay? But then PayPal as well. And then Uber and Airbnb. That's when you're like, wait a minute. What does Airbnb has to do with this conversation? It feels like now all these people will just remove you from platforms. Like you believe that all the people who who rent their houses as Airbnbs, there's no racist in there, and the people who rent houses, there's no racists in there, or or mafia or criminals that rent those houses. You don't think there's criminals that rent their house or rent houses, use all your services? You believe that everybody that is using your services are, but you just all decide that you're gonna remove somebody because of all the media attention it goes, and he feels that we are all the hostages of a bunch of tech companies who now control the world, control the narrative, and control our voices. They wake up one day for a video you did. You just need to have a few people from a few liberals or that start talking about you on Twitter a little too much about something you said. It can even be 10 years ago, and then poof, you get your thing removed. And at the same time, Kanye has been treating his wife like a misogynist. He's been threatening people, doing death threat, etc. And he gets his Twitter removed for a few hours, and then he comes back. So us who have no power, one day if we say something, or like all these people who got their job removed from just saying, hey, I'm not sure about the transmission. They didn't say it doesn't work. There's some doctors, some scientifics were saying 2 years ago, yeah, it's not going to change nothing about the transmission. And they got their YouTube channels removed for misinformation. They got their Twitter banned. They got banned from Twitter. And now we are realizing that they were saying the truth. But the politicians, the big tech can just cut your voice because it gets in the way of what they want the people to do. And there's a lot of money to be made. There's a lot of money to be made if Pfizer tells you, hey, your next campaign, I'll give you X. So that's where I'm just saying, like, we really have to be careful with this world we are doing, because now that we also want to remove money as paper, fiduciary money, and we want to replace it with everything digital. So what they're gonna do, they're gonna be able to just block your money and block payments. So you mean that I say something, I don't know, I say, yeah, the sky is orange when it's blue, but I say, nah, starting now, I believe the sky is orange, and because I'm an artist and whatever, and a special message will arrive on YouTube telling me that, hey, this is misinformation, and PayPal will say, oh, minus 2.5. So if I only have 500 in my bank account, in my PayPal, so it will remove 500 from my bank account, and then it's gonna suck 2,000 from my bank account. This is the world that you are telling me. So people, it's the way for people to be scared to say what they feel or to give their opinion on stuff. This is a very dystopian world where the people who own the power on these companies can decide that some conversation can be had and some conversation cannot be had. And that's where I believe that this PayPal thing is important, because this is people testing the limit of what they can do with those platforms. And I'm starting to regret the days where I had my own Kaysha.com and people would come to Kaysha.com. It cost me more money. So they're giving us all these platforms for free to use and send information. But listen, when you send $10 super chat, they take 30 cents. They take $3 in there. They give me 7, they take 30%. So it's not like, oh, we're giving this platform for you to make content. No, you're giving this platform for me to make content, but I'll make the content. And because of the content you make money. So it's a symbiosis between the advertisers, the platforms, and the users and the creators. But if the owners of the platform start using them to force policies on everybody, and to not even let people have conversation because no, we cannot let people spread misinformation. Oh, like back in the days, 20 years ago, when the USA invaded Iraq with fake information, the weapons of mass destruction that never existed, that they went to the UN to show all these things, and they did these big lies so they could invade a country for oil. If we came to YouTube back then and we said, yo, it's all about the money, this is happening, that is happening, you would get your video removed just right now, when a lot of people are just trying to explain without saying, oh, this is my opinion, whatever, just saying, okay, what's happening in Ukraine and Russia. Damn, the bots are having fun with me tonight. with what's happening with all these companies. With what's happening with all these companies, with these two countries, we have to go back 10 years before and start understanding this, that. Try to explain. A lot of people, they get slammed for misinformation because, listen, those people, they don't check by themselves. They have bots that if you say 3 words, that they just remove your comment or whatever. But there's no appeal. Normally, when somebody said something, so if you type fuck on the chat, it will appear and it will give me the possibility to remove or not, right? But now it doesn't even give me the possibility. It just removed the comment altogether. That's crazy. And so what are we going to do when all our money is inside of the blockchain and governments have the possibility to say, hey, listen, when you are persona non grata in society, well, isn't that what they've been criticizing China for? The social system, where if you're a good citizen and you say the right stuff, you're good. But if you say anything about the people we like, if you say anything about, I don't know, let me add some, no, let me not add stuff. Whatever societal subject that everybody's saying, now this is the right thing to say and this is the wrong thing to say, and you cannot have conversations anymore. So if you disagree about this or that, your money it gets taken away, your YouTube channel gets taken away, your Twitter gets taken away, and then 2 years after we realize that, well, actually you were right. So what happens? Can I attack you? Because you fucked my money. I think big tech has to be monitored, and if you say that you are the place of free speech, you have to let people speak and then let the laws or a judge decide if whatever somebody said is against the law or not, and then they pay for it. And then maybe you can remove the video or remove a portion of the video, but you cannot take the voices of the people away unless they abuse the system. I understand. And I understand those people are also covering their tracks because they don't want to be responsible for whatever is spread inside of their platforms. And at the same time, Al-Qaeda have a Twitter account. Think about that. Anyway, before people think I'm a complotist, let me leave this.